Well, hello there, everybody. My name is Josh Wright, and I am the equipment manager for the Maroa Forsyth Trojans sports teams. I've managed for their football team. I've managed both basketball teams, girls and boys. For a little bit last year, I did baseball, and then for the spring, and today or this year, decided I'm going to switch over from baseball to track. And today I thought I would break down some of my jobs and just talk about how I got them, how I earned the jobs, or what I've usually done while working for the teams and all that stuff. So just going to break that down today. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. And let's get into this video. So might as well start off with the first job I got, which was working for football. I moved over to Maroa during my sophomore year of high school, or I was starting my sophomore year of high school. And one thing I really wanted to do, and during my high school years that I wasn't really able to do my freshman year, was try and get involved with the school and with the town of Maroa as much as possible. And I decided, hey, why not try working something with the football team? So I actually had no idea managing was a thing, or like student managers were a thing. I just always thought that they're just the water boy. That's what I was really wanting to do. I was either wanting to do like water boy for the football team, or should I be the mascot for the school? And I've always wanted to be a mascot. My freshman year, the person who is our mascot for the high school I went to my freshman year, that was already taken by a senior. And then the person who is the mascot for the Trojans this year for Maroa, this is two different high schools. The one for Maroa, the person who's the mascot for us, I believe he is in the same grade as me. So I couldn't be a mascot. So I decided, yep, I think we're going to have to try and be a manager or be a water boy. I didn't really know being a manager was a thing back then, like I mentioned. And I'm trying to remember. So go up to the coach halfway through the school day. It's like my second or third full day there. And I talked to the coach, Mr. Josh Joseph, who is one of the most well-known coaches, I think, here in Illinois in 2A football. One of the best 2A football coaches of all time. And definitely he's a great friend, a great boss, great coach, he's a great mentor and a great father figure and all that stuff. And I went up to him my second or third day in Maroa, and I go, hi, my name is Josh Wright, and I want to be, I don't know if I said water boy. I think I said water boy. I want to work for the football team. And he goes, well, you're going to do more than just be a water boy. And I learned that pretty quickly. There's somebody else here that's going to manage with you, for one, and two, we're going to put you to work. So you're doing more than just water boy. So when I got there, I kind of learned, yeah, he did put me to work. However, water boy in football, high school football, isn't really a thing anymore. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, that's kind of more of the trainer's job, which during games we have trainers with us. Then they usually carry out little things of the water jug or water or bottles, and just give them to the players for this year. And they do it all the time. But so Waterboy was kind of taken by the trainers, I guess. So I just went to just being a manager. So became the equipment manager, and I've enjoyed doing it ever since. The person who managed with me last year, he was a great friend of mine, Mr. Damon Campbell. I almost messed up his name there for a minute there. But he was I can't talk today. He managed with me last year, and he's a really great guy. He was a really good manager. Unfortunately, he graduated. That's not unfortunate, but fortunately for him, because he can get the hell out of school. I bet you, not everybody likes school. Schools can be pretty boring sometimes. Classwork is pretty boring sometimes. But I really miss managing with him, and hopefully, whoever manages with me next year, that goes to Maroa. Hopefully, we can rule the football team together. The coaches is here are absolutely amazing. Players here are very talented. They treat the seniors. They treat the lower classmen like little brothers, and they're just awesome people. Awesome people to work with, and I can't wait for what we're gonna do in August when the season starts up again. So during my sophomore year of high school, I ended up playing for the boys basketball team. Got in half of the games. Didn't really do too hot. Then again, I wasn't really trying to be like Michael Jordan or Shaquille O'Neal or Steve Nash or any of those guys. I was just trying to be just doing my own thing. Just enjoying playing the only sport I am able to still play today. In fact, I plan on making a comeback to play for the boys basketball team my senior year. But my junior year, I didn't play. I ended up managing. I didn't play due to COVID. I wasn't really sure what we were going to do for a season. My parents didn't really want me playing because I'd have to wear a mask. And I understand some people are going to get upset with me for not liking to put a mask on. But, I mean, you've seen those Karen videos. I mean, they're complaining about wearing a mask. I mean, they're kind of right. I mean, they are kind of a pain to wear, but I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I could handle that. So, yeah, I don't really know if I would be able to do that. So that's why I didn't manage, or why I managed not playing. But I do want to come back and play next year because it's my senior year, and why the heck not? Nobody's going to stop me from doing that. Okay. But I managed for the boys for a little bit, and then I also did the girls team as well, which I'll get into in a minute. The boys team, it didn't really feel any different from football. Again, pretty much 98% of the basketball team is also plays football. Maroa is a very big football town. It's not really much of a basketball town. Hopefully, in the next few years, they end up being a basketball town because both girls and boys teams this year were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this was probably some of the best basketball I've seen in a very long time, and hopefully it'll be better with me on the team next year. Switching over to the opposite gender, the girls basketball team. Let me just say that was probably the most fun I've had managing a sports team besides managing for the football team. I mean, I always have fun with all my jobs, but out of the three that I've had so far, this one was definitely the one that I really enjoyed the most. I loved managing the girls this year. I didn't think I was gonna like it at first because, oh, girls, I can't go into locker rooms. I didn't think they were gonna like me. It's like, get out of the locker rooms, you pervert. But turns out that was the complete opposite. Thank heavens I didn't get beat up during the process. I've had a few times where I was close to getting beat up, but whatever. But yeah, the girls team, a lot of fun and to watch. The team was a lot of fun to watch this year. 9-6 was the record. Ended up going to almost all their games except for one. There were a few boys games that ended up missing because I was at the girls games. And if I do end up managing a basketball team next year, it's pretty obvious which one I'm going to pick. And if I do pick one, it's going to be the girls' team because I needed a girls' sport to manage. I was thinking, hey, since I manage a guy's sport, which is football, why don't I kind of wanted to get closer to some of the girls at our school, and while I was remote still, and I decided, hey, I like basketball. The basketball team likes me, so why not give that a try? So tried it out. I enjoyed it. Just like the football team, they're like family. Whenever one is down, they're gonna try and make you smile, make you happy, and they did that with me a few times, and hopefully I've done that with them multiple times. But out of all the jobs I've had this year, this one was probably one of my favorites, and this one was a whole lot of fun. Oh, and they gave me this awesome picture frame too, even though half the team's not in it. But this is a nice frame. It sits on my desk right here when I'm working on on YouTube videos. And as you can see, oh, that's me right there. If you couldn't tell, I'm the guy with the cardinal hat and the flannel. But yep, definitely gonna miss this team. Hope that I kind of wish the season was a teeny bit longer. Now, I mentioned before that I was managing baseball and track. I managed baseball last year. I was going to, but due to COVID, that didn't really pan out too well, and I don't really have a whole lot to say about it except for go Trojans, I guess. Hopefully my buddy Ethan Willoughby does good this year. Before his junior and senior, during his junior and senior years, before he goes off and plays college ball. That's a very big deal. Not a whole lot to say about managing baseball. And then for track, not a whole lot to say about that either because I just started and I got to get it over to the field right now. So I'm going to edit this clip. I'm going to head out the door and meet up with the track stars. I forgot to mention when I did basketball, of course, I would do the audio tapes. I didn't really have much to do, so what they did was that they made me film the games on an iPad, and sometimes when I was doing that, I was also taking my phone out, and I would audio tape the games, kind of like it was do the play-by-play for the games, kind of like if it was an audio tape or something.